Hello, hello, hello. So last time we did a show on the 44 AutoMag with Jenny. Remember that? Hopefully you watched that and you remember that. And it was pretty good. However, I got to looking around because I was thinking, the one thing that was missing was the sound was not great. And there was no recoil hardly at all. And it should have a little bit of those things, right? So I found this mod, which has been around for a while, as you can tell, Immersive AutoMag, and this is from ZPM7, and this tries to rebalance some of the things with the gun. What I would have really liked was just to have better sound and maybe a little recoil, but I feel like this could still have a lot of promise. Okay, it adjusts recoil, so there's actually some recoil. I hope they didn't mess up the ammo because it says it adds this ammo and that ammo. It makes some things craftable at the chem lab. Damage has been rebalanced to make it a bit less overpowered, but if you're going to add in the recoil and make it the way it should be overpowered, but it should also have that recoil that makes the difference. It's not in that you lessen its damage, but anyway, that's just my thought. The receiver, barrel length, and caliber affect the damage output. Will still feel powerful. Okay, whatever. The Wildy Magnum, they say it's from a different gun, but they wanted to bring some of the power it offers. Whatever. You could have left that out. Nonetheless, I'm not trying to be super negative. On the other hand, I was really, or to the contrary, I was really thinking this might bring some adjustment that we would like to the gun, okay? Because having a big 44 caliber AutoMag seems like a good idea. I don't really care about, making special ammo and all that, and adding more ammo, and really just having some good sound and some recoil would be cool. Anyway, I have all this loaded up, and I thought we should at least give it a whirl. You'll notice not a lot of people, while this is favorited by 8,900 people. This is only favorited by about 2,500 people. So, it could be that this rebalance doesn't appeal to everyone. Maybe other people want that fast firing and overpowered gun, and I think that's fine. But I just thought this might be fun if it would give us a better sound and different things like that. So let's hop into the game, and we're just going to try the AutoMag out with these new sounds and see the recoil and see what we think about it, okay? I'll see you in the game in a moment. Alright, so after loading into the game, and remember we still have our advanced AutoMag 44. I kept this one for Jenny because it's the way I wanted it to be. Alright, so we kept this, and she's got it armed. Let's go first person. Okay. Oh, her display is off. Hold on. Alright, so we have 14 shots and 999. I can't speak things. So let's go see how this has affected things in... Let's see, what ammo is this using? It's just using 44 ammo, okay? I'm not using any weird ammo yet. Oh, I think that has a better sound. Hold on. And it does have some recoil, so that's better. Okay, that right there is really about all the change I need. Let's see what they did, though. Here you have... These are special rounds. Okay, I don't know for sure that I have anything that uses them. Let's go and make... Let's see, did I stash that? Hold on a second. Sometimes when I'm done with shows, I stash things. Ah, here we go. Hold on. Here we have the Max Recon 44 AutoMag, the Medium, and the Min. These are the ones we played around with in our previous show. So let's take and see what's what here. Since I'm not going to change Jenny's. I like Jenny's the way it is. But let's look at the Max. This is the Max Recon Advanced. It looks like they've taken away the black. You remember how it was black? It looks like they've taken that away. But it looks like it has everything like it should. Recon scope. I even have the scope on it. It has the suppressor. Okay, so here's the caliber where you can make it different. I'm currently using all of mine with no conversion. And it does 251 damage. With this it'll do 304 damage. And with this it'll do 265 damage. Not really huge. I mean, I'm already using 44 Magnums. I don't know. Is that really a big deal? I don't think so. Hold on a second. Let's check the medium one. No caliber here. Tell you what let's do. Let's go ahead and change up the caliber on a couple of these. Now that's the rusty original one you pick up off the chair, okay? So it is like, it's like the worst shape, the worst one it can be, and I'm not going to convert it, okay? Alright, so medium, what we're going to do is we're going to convert the caliber, because we want to see what some of this does. We're going to go with the 44 amp conversion. That'll make it a little more powerful, and then on the max, we're going to convert it to the wild, what is it, wildy? I don't know why it's wildy. Anyway, we're just going to do that. Now for those, I just converted. I don't have ammo for those, you might remember. Hold on, we gotta put Jenny's gun away. Let's pull out the max. Yeah, I have no ammo for that, so I gotta make some ammo. Let's make some ammo here. How many do I make at a time? That's 20. Let's make a few hundred rounds. Okay, I don't know how many I made. Let's make a bunch of this. I could just duplicate them in the other machine, but I think right now this would be just as fast. Okay, let's see how many rounds we got now. She's got 640 rounds for this one. This is the Wildy rounds. Now this one does not have a lot of recoil. It does have some recoil, but not a lot of recoil. It has, you know, it's not really silenced. Did you notice that? We put a suppressor on it. It's not really silenced. Hold on. I think that's funny. Did we not put a suppressor on it? Suppresses sound. Not really. Okay, so okay, that's the way it is. Yeah, that is not muffled. That is not muffled at all. Now this one, we got some rounds. You hear the sound is the same? Alright, let's go to the minimum. Overall, I don't care much for the ammo change and that stuff. They could have just left that alone. But when I go to the one that I use for Jenny, which I like, oh, I hit the wrong weapon, didn't I? There we go. I like that recoil and that sound. That sound is better. Now, we're going to do a quick save here. And we're going to fight the robots. Look at that. The recoil is too much. I have to really focus. Oh no, I'm shooting the ceiling again. Now remember, you could just take and you could just fire indiscriminately. This is not going to work, is it? Because this weapon does not do enough damage. Look at that. Let's try the maximum that we had here. Let's see. This is not going to do much more damage, though. Look at that. Their health bar is barely moving. I'm getting it, though. Gradually. Now, if you take your time and shoot a little slower, because it does have that recoil, you can do a pretty good job. Oh, I've got my nerd rage on. It's not enough. It's not going to save me from these robots, though. No way. This will take all day. Anyway, just to give you an idea, though, with the recoil and everything, it is good. For your safety, please take cover until the lawbreaker is dealt with. So overall, I would say these are good, and it is a good option. I still prefer Jenny's version over these. I just gave her like some of the good stuff without. I don't really like the ammo, and they could have left the damage on the original mod. We're gonna go back and look at the damage on the original mod. I'm trying not to die. I'm trying not to die. Come on. Let's see that recoil. You have to stay focused. Stay focused. I don't know if we'll ever get this robot down. Look at that. Now, compare this. We're going to make a comparison to another weapon that I use, okay? This is why I use this weapon. It's still, I mean, it's still hard to kill these robots. These robots are tough. But we're getting there. We're getting down quicker with this, right? So, even though it says I'm missing half the time, nonetheless, you get the idea. So, it's still a good weapon. Let's switch back to our AutoMag. It's just going to take time to kill this guy with this weapon. But it can happen. It can happen. Come on. Alright, let's get out of this, because I think I've shown you what you need to see. This, like I said, it does add some good recoil, which you want. You want some good recoil. It seems to add some good, Can I shoot his hand off? I didn't realize that was an option. I'm dumb. Oh, look at that. Hey, he's trying to, like, weld. Oh, he's trying to blow me up. I didn't realize that was an option. Okay. I've been dumb all this time. I could have just been shooting their weapon. Oh no! I'm about to die again. Okay, let's continue my battle with the robot. I was gonna quit, but oh no! We might have him. Look at this. We're shooting his feet out from under him. Can he see me? I don't know if he can see me. He's in pretty bad shape. I don't know why I can't hit that. Hold on, let's do this. There we go. Let's shoot that till it's gone. Come on, Jenny, you can do it. You see, she's getting some good recoil there. Oh, she did it. Oh, I have to watch out. He's going to want to blow up on me, ain't he? That's what she said. Sorry, that was in poor taste, but it had to be said. Alright, so we cleared the room. Only minor blood loss. And look at all the blood holes everywhere. Oh, that's so sad. But we got rid of them. That was fun. Woo. Okay, so let's hop out of here and let's go look at the... We're going to bring back the original mod, and I want to see Jenny's gun with just the original mod. So bear with me. I'm going to go flip this hatch or this new mod off. Okay, so for comparison, with the new mod on, Jenny's advanced 44 AutoMag does 210 damage, okay? It does 210 damage. Now this has the extended clip and some extended barrel and a better receiver, but it doesn't have a scope and all, okay? It has a sharpshooter's grip. You can see what it has. It has the advanced receiver, so it's good and it does good damage, 210. Now this is with the new mod on. Now, let's go turn that mod off and come back in and look at this again. Alright, so I'm here in the load order. We're going to scroll down to the AutoMag. And yeah, here we go. So here's the AutoMag. I'm going to leave that on. We're going to scroll down. I treated this like a patch and I put it low to make sure that nothing else would interfere with it. So I came down to, where's my patch? Here it is. The Immersive AutoMag. Now technically you could put this just under the AutoMag, but I brought it down here just to be safe. Now I'm going to turn this off and we're going to jump back into the game and see how much damage Jenny's gun does without this, because I want to see how much they depowered it. Okay, I turned it off. I'll do a reset, restart, all that stuff, and we'll hop back in. Be back in a minute. Okay, we're back here on Jenny. Now let's take a look at her weapon. Now it does, wow, they really depowered it. So now it does 314 damage. Okay, I really wish they hadn't messed with it that much, because from 314 to what did we say, 210? That's a big drop in power. I would like to have just the recoil. So I'm kind of dissatisfied with that. Yeah, I can get back to this power by using their weird ammo. So I love their sound. Like if you hear this, hold on, I'll show you. The sound here is not going to be. That's not a very good sound, right? So that's not a good sound. And then the recoil is really basically nothing. I think you can stand here and fire. Let's just stand here and see what the recoil is. Yeah, the recoil is very minor. There's some, but not much. The other recoil was significantly better. And with that recoil, you really didn't need to depower the gun, and then you just added in other ammo to take the power back up to where it was. Kind of lame. I would like to see a patch like that with just the sound and the recoil and not mess with the power of the gun and not mess with the ammo. I don't need to have to make other ammo or do that. That added nothing to the game for me. So, alright, so that's my grump and my complaint. We're going to hop out and take a look at the mod again. The mod has some positives, and you can get back to the same power level with the gun if you use their wildy ammo, and we'll talk about that, okay? So let's pop out of here and take a look at the mod again. Alright, so to prove my point, just to remind you, I turned the mod back on and I loaded up a different save. And let me show you, let's show you what Jenny has in her inventory. Sorry, my mind stopped for a minute. Anyway, Max Recon Advanced. If you do use their wildy ammo and the advanced receiver, you can get back up to 304 damage. So basically, at the end of the day, they just complicated it with the stupid ammo, when what they really should have done was, and I mean, I'm not trying to, I guess I am being overly critical, but the thing is, you just complicated this with ammo that was unnecessary. If you left the power of the gun alone and just added in the recoil and the sound, this would have been a perfect mod. Because there's no reason to have this conversion. This conversion takes it back up to 304 damage. It basically gets you back to where you were, right? Let me take that gun. There, put that away, Jenny. Let's take that gun. And let's just take, like, this is her advanced one, which did do 300 and some damage and now does 210. So if we take the max one though, it's got the advanced receiver, right? It's got all the stuff, the extra large stuff. I'm going to I'm going to go back to standard sights, which doesn't make any difference. I'm going to take the suppressor off, makes no difference. And this adds your extra damage right here. So if you do this, it's going to go down to 251, right? And then here's 304, and that's 265. So in that case, what's the difference here with Jenny's thing? Just the caliber, right? She's at 251. She's at 210 because I didn't even choose the no conversion. The no conversion puts you at 251. Okay, so it's really kind of... I like the idea of the recoil and the sound. I don't like the idea of messing up the caliber and the damage of the gun, because I think all that was fine. The sound and the recoil is really nice though. So I'm going to hop out of here now and finally show you the mod. And you just decide, make your own choice. It's cool, okay? Alright, so we've been looking at the Immersive AutoMag. I did come back into the menu here. I thought this would be better. The Immersive AutoMag. It's a very small mod, 407 kilobytes, and it only works, it requires the AutoMag mod, okay? It only works with that. Now, the good parts of this, it adds some recoil, and it adds some very good sound. I really appreciate that. I wish they had left out messing with the damage of the gun, because all they did was they took the damage down, and then they created a way for you to get the damage back by converting to this Wildy Magnum caliber conversion. So, in other words, they really didn't rebalance it. They really just said, well, you have different damage levels. So that's not really rebalancing to me. I'm just going to grump and say that. However, I like the sound. I like the recoil. I might change my mind and keep this around for a little while and try it with Jenny and see if I like playing with it. If I do, I'm probably going to use the Wildy Magnum caliber, since I've already created that ammo and all that business. But I just think it's kind of lame to do that unnecessary work and just to add complication that wasn't necessary. But the sound and the recoil is very good, so you still might win me over with that. So I'm just going to have to look at that and think about it, okay? All right. So again, the 44 AutoMag is fun and good. It did lack that recoil and that sound. This will give you that recoil and that sound. They kind of mess with you as far as adding the ammo types and stuff. However, I will say this, it does give you some options if you wanted different options. So I will try not to be such an old grump about it, okay? If you like this idea and you like this style and you like the Dirty Harry thinking type of thing that I always think of, you might enjoy this, okay? All right, so enough. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. So I want to acknowledge these people who donate to the channel, who support the channel. They put their money where their mouth is, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you to these folks, and thank you to everyone for watching and supporting the channel.
This has been an OwwThatSmarts production.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much.